Welcome back, Variants. What if season 3? What if the Red Guardian stopped the Winter Soldier? This is what we're talking about, and this is what we're looking for. So let's talk about it. We are back. I'm fresh off still no sleep, and we are talking about the Red Guardian versus the Winter Soldier. Like, he's got to stop the Winter Soldier from causing the havoc that he did when it came to the Starks. So we've been having issues with the last couple episodes as far as kind of how they're setting up, but this is actually a what if where something that we know is in the continuity of the MCU actually has just a change. Like, what if this one thing went differently? What would happen? And it changes the course of events. So, Tony, this is one for you. What you think?
Let me just say, I was on the third episode of my. I only watch for 3 episodes before I give up. I'm kind of mad because now I have to get up tomorrow and watch the next one because, because I enjoyed this. This is actually what we asked for the first 2 episodes, which were not good. You get everything here. You get action. You get the humor of the Red Guardian, which he is known for because he is not the sharpest tool in the shed. You get this the seriousness of Winter Soldier and him being mission first. You get this the story was it wasn't great, but it was very good. You understood what was going on. There was you had little surprises like Obadiah, being the behind everything. So that tied in nicely to what we already knew. So like what Will said, when you get a what if, you're supposed to have that one thing that changes to make everything make sense. And the one thing was here was Red Guardian preventing the Starks from dying. In the MCU, Winter Soldier succeeded, and it still turned out that Obadiah was the man. Here, he prevented it. Then they go on this little Thelma and Louise buddy trip, which I find it was so hilarious because the entire time whenever they get into a conflict, Winter Soldier is trying to shoot and kill everybody. Red Guardian is like, no, no killing, and he's like preventing him while still trying to get away. I was very entertained by this. Easily the best episode. We only got 3, but it's easily the best episode. I would even put it up against some episodes from season 1. Season 2 was okay, but season 1 still by far. I could have put this episode could have been in season 1. That's how good this episode is. It also came out that Nick Fury had the PM technology to be Giant Man, which I like that. It made sense that he would. Um, what else? During the Winter Soldier fight with Red Guardian, we already know that Winter Soldier would pretty much body Red Guardian, just because of the mindset. But I found it hilarious and actually pretty good that they made it kind of even. It was more 70-30 Winter Soldier. But when Winter Soldier bit him and then got his hair pulled, oh my God, I fell out laughing. That was hilarious because I've always said there's no rule in fighting, so everything goes, and they put everything in this. So, I mean, I like it. Great episode. Now I got to get up tomorrow and watch the next one. I'm not happy about that because, blah.
Tony's able to write it off.
I was
Yeah,
going to write
no.
it off.
Red Guardian was fantastic. Again, they tied into the Black Widow movie. They tied into the first Iron Man, and everything with Obadiah. So it was great again having those callbacks that made sense for people who have watched through the entirety of the MCU. So and it was great that Bucky was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just knock this guy out the window and keep it moving."
Hilarious.
So
Hilarious.
again, I'm very happy with this episode. I want them to more of this, more of
Please.
can
Please.
we have an event that has a pivotal change, and then things are thrown out of whack from what we normally see. Because seeing Red Guardian jump in at the end to stand with the iconic Avengers rotation from the first movie was just why it fits his personality too well. So I'm definitely happy with everything. Again, we got to keep this momentum up. Now, as far as the next episode, I am not sure, what they're going to do. I think the next episode has to do with Howard the Duck and everything that's going on with him getting hitched to Darcy, I believe, and they embark on an intergalactic pleasure cruise. So it'd be wild to see just how this transpires. Other than that, again, yeah, this is a short one. We were just happy to see them kind of bring everything forward. And again, I don't know what they're gonna do with Darcy and Howard the Duck. You got any predictions for this one? Because it's the one you gotta watch. You gotta keep the three in.
I know, and I hate this. 'Cause I was telling some of my people here, they follow and they watch on our channel, and they were like, "Well, now you got to watch Howard the Duck and see. You could have slept through this episode." And my prediction is it's probably going to be more like episode two than episode three, which I'm not looking forward to because then I have to reenact my three episode rule all over again, and I might as well watch the rest of the season by now. I don't understand how this is going to work. As a person who's seen the live action Howard the Duck movie when it came out, he has nothing going on. He has no powers. He's a duck. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to work.
He's got to get
I'm
out
not
that
looking
quack food.
I'm not looking forward to it. He didn't know quack foo. He didn't know it.
uh,
One
yeah,
thing I do know is Iron Man sucks.
yeah. I mean, that's fine. I mean, he's alive. At least the parents are alive, so that's a plus for him.
He was drinking in the hospital. He
Thanks.
was.
I want to say that yeah, you have to stick around. Say four may not be the best. Five, what if the emergence destroyed the Earth? May have some significance because again, that's a
It's a
actual
world.
question.
It's a planetary event, which
Yeah.
means we're probably going to get a lot of superheroes,
Mm.
which I can go
What?
for.
Yeah, you can definitely go for it. What if 1872? Again, that's the Shang Chi and the Kate Bishop. In the year 1872, doing some Wild Wild West stuff. And then what if the Watcher disappeared? That's a good enough question, but I mean, what if the Watcher disappeared? If the Watcher's just always watching and not interfering, we see the Watcher interfere in season one, in season two and stuff like that. So is it just going to affect those events that we've already seen?
Or does it even
Or
matter?
or yeah, exactly. Like what is
Because
the
if he's just
purpose?
watching and he only shows himself during, timeline changing events, so what's the point?
Yeah. So seven is kind of like here, there, and then the what if, which is bringing Storm in, and she's walking around with Mjolnir, and I think that's where we have Kahori running around as well, and they're kind of getting into whatever needs to happen. And those are the big two of the what if series, two of the most powerful, not including Zombie Scarlet Witch running around. Uh,
Right.
so I mean, yeah, it's we're back in here. Start your three over, and let's see if they can make it to another third episode and save you from not abandoning the series. Yeah,
I'm not looking forward to that. I'm
yeah,
not. I really thought I was going to be free and clear, but this episode is definitely a rewatch. I might just watch it again because I did laugh a lot. So I know I probably missed some things. So I'm gonna go back and rewatch it. But like you said, the fun one, it had a lot of funny things in here.
yeah.
So
So
I'll give it
definitely,
a solid 7.5,
all
seven
right, yeah,
nine.
definitely give it a rewatch. We'll see if and again if these characters are going to make their appearance later on in any of these episodes again. Bill Foster running around being Giant Man. If Winter Soldier is going to survive the events, because they tend to pull all the stuff from the season together towards the end.
Correct, correct.
So we'll have to see with Bucky being more or less reset again and see if Red Guardian can get back through to him or if he's a non-factor or whatever the case
Man, it
may
took
be.
a whole episode to get through to him.
Yeah. So we'll leave it there. Again, we got episode 4 tomorrow. It is Christmas Eve, so if you're enjoying the holidays and stuff like that, please enjoy your holidays. Be safe. Do whatever it is you got to do, and we will catch you guys freaking later on. So make sure you hit that lovely red subscribe button. Talk to us in the comments. Tell us what's up. Tell us what you want to see going forward. Was this episode the one that changed it for you, like it did for Tony, and kept you around a little bit, or are you still kind of on the fence about how the show's going to turn out? That's all we got. We'll catch you guys in the next one.